everyone, welcome back to our channel. And for this video, we are going to talk about how VA Masters uses AI to find the perfect hire in 48 hours, the full recruitment system. So, I want to tell you about a company that has solved one of the most frustrating, time consuming, and expensive problems in businesses: the problem of hiring the right person. VA Masters, a global virtual assistant recruitment agency, has built an AI powered hiring system that evaluates over 1,000 applicants and delivers a short list of the top 2 to 3 pre validated candidates in 48 hours, not 6 weeks, not 6 days, 48 hours. And what makes this genuinely remarkable, worth a full breakdown. It is not just the speed, it's the methodology. They have applied AI at every stage of the recruitment process in ways that fundamentally improve the quality of the hiring decision, not just the pace of it. Today, I'm going to take you inside the full system, stage by stage, because whether you want to use VA Masters directly or just understand what genuinely excellent AI powered recruitment looks like, this is worth understanding completely. So let me start with the problem. VA Masters is solving because understanding the problem makes the solution more impressive. Traditional hiring has a core information problem. You are making an expensive, high stakes decision based on a CV that the candidate spent hours of making look good as possible, and 2 or 3 interviews where everyone is performing their best version of themselves. Studies on this are not encouraging. Structured interviews predict job performance at roughly 26% accuracy. That means you are wrong more often than you are right. Add to that the scale problem. For a competitive remote role, you might get 200 to 1,000 applications. Read those CVs with the real depth and consistency. Takes 40 to 80 hours. Most businesses don't have that time, so they skim, pattern match, and make judgments that miss significant amounts of relevant information. VA Masters built their system to solve the problems simultaneously. AI applies consistent, objective criteria to every single application, at whether volume comes in, without fatigue, without the quality degrading after the 50th CV, and with the same depth of analysis on application numbers 1000 as on application number 1. The VA Master's pipeline has 6 stages. Let me give you the overview first, and then we'll go into the details that matters most. So stage 1 is CV screening. AI evaluates every application on relevance, specificity, and internal consistency. Stage 2, English assessment. Written quality and professional register are evaluated, essential for roles serving clients in the US, UK, Canada, and Australia. Stage 3, a custom skills, built specifically for the role. Stage 4, an in depth interview. Stage 5, you, the client, meet the top 2 or 3 who have already been validated across 4 prior stages. Stage 6, ongoing support and training after placement. What's important to understand about this structure is how each stage compounds the quality of what passes through. By the time someone reaches your interview, they've already been evaluated across 4 independent filters. The person you are meeting isn't the best of a pile of CVs. They are the best of a rigorous multi stage evaluation. So, let me get into the details of stages 1 and 2, because this is where most recruitment systems fail and where VA Master's approach is particularly strong. On CV screening, The AI isn't just doing keyword matching, it's evaluating the quality of how experience is described. Managed social media for three e commerce clients, growing combined follower count by 40% in 6 months. Scores completely different from experience in social media management. Outcomes based language signals someone who thinks in results, not just activities. The AI enforced that standard consistently across every single application, something a human reviewer simply cannot do at volume without quality degradation. On English assessment, for a VA serving a client in the US, UK, or Australia, communication quality is non negotiable. It directly affects how the client experiences the VA on a daily basis. VA Masters evaluates written English specifically for professional register, not just whether it's grammatically correct, but whether it's calibrated for international business contexts. This stage filters for communication quality before any human interview time is invested. Together, these two stages takes 1,000 applications down to the relevant pool. The time saved is significant, 80 plus hours of manual reading compressed into a fraction of that, with higher consistency than any human reviewer team could maintain. So let's move on to stage 3, is what I think is the most impressive part of what VA Masters has built, the custom skills test. And I want to be specific about what makes it different from generic candidates assessment. First, it is built fresh for every role, not a library test, not a generic aptitude assessment. It is a simulation of the actual tasks for VA will perform from day one in this specific role. For an admin VA serving an e commerce client, that might mean managing an inbox with competing priorities, scheduling a complex multi party meeting, and responding to a client communication scenario. For a marketing VA, it might mean writing a social media caption from a brief, analyzing a sample dataset, and researching a content topic within a time constraint. Second, it's timed. Both speed and accuracy are evaluated. A VA who produces excellent work in three times the expected time creates a real scheduling problems for clients. The test reveals both dimensions of a real-world performance. And third, AI scored rubric. Responses are evaluated against a role-specific scoring guide with specific pass, borderline, and a fail criteria. Every candidate is measured against the same standard by the same criteria. This removes the subjective variance that makes most skills assessments unreliable. What this stage catches is the gap between claimed capability and actual capability. You cannot talk your way through a well designed, timed, rubric scored simulation. Either you can do the task or you can't. That performance evidence is what makes VA Masters shortlists so reliable. So let me give you the output picture. You engage VA Masters, confirm the role requirements, and within 2 days, you receive a short list of the 2 to 3 candidates. CV screened, English assessed, skills tested, and interviewed. Your job at stage 5 is to choose between excellent people, not to filter poor ones. That is a completely different experience from traditional recruitment. The commercial model is designed to remove the barriers to trying it. Zero upfront cost, you don't pay anything until you've approved candidates you actually want. The deposit, credited against the VA's first salary, is collected after you've met and chosen. And the ongoing model continues after placement, training, management support, performance oversight. On cost, up to 80% savings compared to an equivalent local hire. This isn't a trade off between cost and quality. It's a reflection of the different economics of global remote talent, combined with VA Master's ability to find the right person reliably rather than requiring multiple attempts. So, if you are building a team and you want the best available recruitment process applied to your next hire, VA Masters is genuinely the answer. The discovery call link is in the description. 30 minutes to describe what you need, and they run the search. So don't forget to subscribe to Build with AI for more videos. See you on the next one.